Today in 99 Nights, I'm going to be building a fully underwater base with a bedroom, kitchen, and more. But before we build our underwater base, we have to find something first. Can anybody guess what it is? Yeah, you probably guessed right. It's water. We need to find some water before we can build this base. So let's equip our fly commands in the admin panel, and let's go find the best water spot to build our base. There shouldn't be one too far away. Oh, look, well, I spoke too soon. Look there. We have a water thing right there, a little water pool right there, and a water pool right here. But the problem is, like, this, look how small this water pool is. Who's living here, bro? This is probably where the Smurfs live. I'm not a freaking Smurf. I'm a big kid, so I cannot live in this little pool. It's like a little kiddie pool. Oh, well, why? Okay, I'm drowning. Help! Help!
I'm okay.
Let's find a different place. Why do they keep giving me the smallest little thing? Oh my gosh. Look at this. There is a full pool of water here right by a plane, and if you guys watch my other videos, you know how much I like building bases next to planes. I don't know why. It's just I like the planes. I think we found the perfect spot. Let's get to building. We need to find a way to actually get the base under the water, which I think might be a little hard, but we'll figure it out somehow. Is that my pet Rufus? Rufus is back. Oh my gosh, Rufus, I missed you so much. Oh my gosh, he's jumping with me. Come on, Rufus, dance with me. Come on, let's go. All right, okay, Rufus, it might be a little dangerous for you to be in the water, so just stay over there. Here. Oh, okay, Rufus, please do not move over there, Rufus. I accidentally destroyed... No. Rufus! Oh my gosh, Rufus is dead. You dog, come over here. You're my new Rufus. Yeah, this is my new one. You will be kept safe in a little area right here. I'm gonna build a little cage for him so he can't escape. No, stop. Why are you running? Go back where you're supposed to be, right over here. And then we're gonna do this, and okay, there you go. That's your little cage. Oh, he just jumped out. Oh my gosh. Get back over here. Stop running away. Might need to make these walls a little bit taller. Stay in your freaking cage. I built this just for you. Okay, now that Rufus is locked up, we can start building our underwater base. And I see you trying to escape. Bro, do you see him jumping over there? I might have to make that a bit taller. Now we can actually start making our base. And to start off, we need to start removing a bit of this water, which I don't think it's going to be easy to remove the water when it's literally raining right now. So hopefully the rain goes away soon. Oh, as soon as I said that, the rain went away. I might be magic. But let's start removing this water. So we got the water over here, and we can start peeling it back like a little band-aid. Like that. Look at that. That's perfect. We just need an entrance for our base. We don't need the water like fully gone, so let's duplicate that water and make it on the other side as well. Now we're getting a nice little entrance to our base and filling in all the other corners. I think that's a solid entrance to our base, but of course we can't build the base anymore if there's grass blocking this. We can peel that back, but now we also have to duplicate this because we do not want to fall through the water to our deaths in the ground. So let's make it perfectly spaced for our base's hole. We now have our little hole to get into the base, but of course we need some stairs in order to go under. So let's build a little part right here. Let's start spacing it out. We can go just like this. Awesome. We now have stairs going under, but of course with the secret base, it's not just stairs. We need some walls. Actually, you know what? I might be a little dumb. Before the walls, how are we gonna place walls if you don't have a floor? I might be a little dumb. Let's build out this floor. We can extend this like all the way like this. Ooh, that's cool. Oh my gosh. I just died. There's no way. Luckily, I can revive myself. I forgot where the base is, okay? Where is my base? I feel like my base won't be too hard to find right now. I do remember. And okay, boom. That's my base. We found the base. I will not make the same mistake before. I can now extend this. And the metal low-key is like really ugly for a floor. Let's change this material also. Yeah, cobblestone looks really cool for the floor. And use that for the walls as well. So we officially have the beginning of the base. So you walk down and you have this giant place over here. But of course, home base is not just floors and a wall and stairs. We need something else to spice this thing up a little bit. First, we should start off with a little bedroom right in this corner. All right, we got my bed over here in the corner, and we can actually, low-key, I like this corner thing. It makes me feel like a king. Like I can watch over my entire base right there. Ooh, you know what would be really cool right by there? What if I put like 2 torches? I think that's perfect. Bed also needs like a shelf, because like where else am I supposed to store my stuff? We could take the shelf and also place it like right next to the bed, maybe like that. I think that is perfect. Now I have my little like bed domain. We definitely would need a kitchen. So let's go start creating a kitchen. Ooh, we could use a crock pot for sure. We definitely need one of those. I think a kitchen would be cool right over here. We could also spawn in some food just so I don't go hungry because it seems like I am very hungry right now. Let's spawn in a bunch of steak. You know, just have a whole thing of steak right over there. I think that's enough steak to keep me alive for a while. I've never tried this before, but what if I create like a mini statue of myself? I just select myself with the build tool and then, okay, that did not work at all. All right, so we're back at my base after possibly dying once again. Probably definitely wasn't my fault, but we have something that we took home with us this time, and that is the actual campfire. I may or may not have stolen the campfire. So this pace is perfect right now. We have a bed to sleep, a place to cook. We even have a campfire to like tell some spooky stories on. But I think the last thing that we might need is some weapons, you know? If somebody wants to attack Rufus or me, I might need some weapons to defend myself. Oh, talking about being attacked, I'm literally getting attacked right now. Why is it everything I say happens? I really have to stop speaking. But anyway, so we can get ready for this attack since it's happening really soon. We can spawn in a laser sword. Let's get one of those. Let's spawn in an RPG. There we go. Let's take these and let's get ready for this fight. The cultists are over here. I'm like the world's most dangerous fidget spinner. Just pure lasers and sword damage. Oh, you see? Look at that. Now they're both dead. You thought you were safe? No, you're not safe. You're not safe from me. He thinks he can run away from the sword. Yeah, you're about to get blown up. All right, now that we defended our base, we still need to make our arsenal. So let's get every weapon that we desire. You know, a couple RPGs will do. Maybe some kunais, you know, we had kunais in my last base, and we could also, I never used a G17 before, so let's get a couple of those. Oh, that's a Glock. And what else can we get? Some katanas, of course. Maybe even a cake. I think cakes can be pretty deadly. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I started dying just looking at the cake. Anyways, I think the interior of the base looks good, but the interior of the base is just one part of it. The next thing that we need is we need to make this base secure on the outside, and that starts off with making some defenses for our base if anybody were to try to attack us. So let's make some water to cover the base. That way nobody will ever suspect that the base is actually within this puddle. And now our base is fully covered. So let's say somebody's walking by, they don't know what's going on. They'll just be like, it's a normal day, totally don't see anything down here. But what they don't know is that if they just go over here, they're in a secret base underwater. That is so cool. But what I think they will notice is this big gap of land just missing from the map. Nobody sees that. Okay, perfect. Now we have a fully underwater base that nobody can see. As a final test of how good this base is, let's see what Rufus thinks about it. Rufus, come. Rufus? Rufus, where'd you go? No! Rufus! Guys, type rest in peace Rufus in the comments and make sure to like and subscribe and watch the next video.